With more drones in Australian skies than ever before, it's important that you understand the rules that keep you and others safe. If you're using a drone or remotely piloted aircraft commercially, specific rules apply to you. Flying a drone or RPA commercially means using it for any purpose other than sport or recreation. This may include research and development, taking photos for a real estate listing that you put up on a website, or using the data your drone has collected over a construction site to generate income. If you're planning to fly an RPA that weighs between 250 grams and 2 kilograms, or one that weighs between 2 kilograms and 25 kilograms over your own land, you're operating under the excluded category. If you're planning to fly an RPA that weighs 250 grams or less, similar rules apply. Before you fly, make sure you read and understand the information provided by CASA about operating micro and excluded category RPA. Operating in this category means you must follow the standard operating conditions, also known as the drone safety rules. You must also pass a quiz to get an RPA operator accreditation certificate. It's free and lasts for 3 years and provides you with an accreditation for flying and supervising others. Anyone under 16 will need to be supervised by an accredited adult. All RPAs flown commercially must be registered with CASA, regardless of their weight. Registration is easy and can be completed online using the MyCASA portal. For some operations over your own land, you must also keep records. CASA can ask to see your records at any time. Check to find out if this applies to you. The rules are simple. When your RPA is up in the air, you can never fly it over anyone. This includes places like festivals, sporting events, family events, populated beaches, roads, cars, and pedestrians on footpaths. When there are people around, your RPA must be at least 30 meters away from them, unless the other person is helping control or navigate the RPA. You'll need to take steps to ensure people don't walk into your area of operation. You can only fly one RPA at a time, and it can't go any higher than 120 meters. That's 400 feet, or about the length of a football field. Near airports and helicopter landing sites, there is increased air traffic and strict rules about where and when you can fly your RPA. If your RPA weighs more than 250 grams, you must fly at least 5.5 kilometers away from a controlled airport, which generally have a control tower at them. You must not fly in the approach or departure paths of a runway, which extends up to 7 kilometers from the airport. Between 7 kilometers and 8.5 kilometers of the approach and departure path, you can fly up to a height of 90 meters. If your RPA weighs 250 grams or less, you can fly up to a height of 45 meters within 5.5 kilometers of a controlled airport, but you must not fly in the approach or departure paths of a runway, in the airport boundary, or in a way that creates a hazard to other aircraft taking off or landing. If you're near an airport without a control tower, you can fly your RPA within 5.5 kilometers. You can only do this if crewed aircraft are not operating in the area. If you become aware of crewed aircraft nearby, including any taking off, landing, or taxiing on the ground, you must not launch your RPA. If you're already in the air, you must maneuver away and land quickly and safely. A helicopter landing site is a location used by helicopters for taking off and landing. You can fly your drone within 1.4 kilometers of a helicopter landing site. If you become aware of a helicopter nearby, you must not launch your RPA. If you're already in the air, maneuver away and land as soon as safely possible. You can only fly your RPA during daylight hours. You must keep it within your visual line of sight, and you mustn't fly in smoke, cloud, or fog. This means being able to navigate, orientate, and see the RPA with your own eyes at all times, not solely through a device like a video screen or using goggles. You must not fly your RPA in a way that creates a hazard to another aircraft, person, or property. You must not fly over or near an area affecting public safety or where emergency operations are underway without approval. This applies to situations like road accidents, bushfires, police activity, and search and rescue. If you want approval to fly outside the drone safety rules, you'll need to get your remote pilot license and operate under a remotely piloted aircraft operator certificate. As a commercial RPA operator, you might sometimes be asked by a client to do things that don't comply with the rules. Be prepared to say no to people who ask you to break these rules. Breaking them could not only result in a fine, it could also hurt your business and void your insurance. So, as a commercial RPA operator, it's important to know and understand the drone safety rules that apply to you. Breaking the rules may land you in trouble. You can be fined or even taken to court. By following these simple rules, we can all enjoy the air together. For more information about where you can and can't fly, go to CASA's website and download a CASA verified app.